You're not sure what keeps calling you back to the Sprawl. Sure, there are only a few different routes, a few different paths through to the mountain, but you always find yourself back in the city. That burning, choking, ash-strewn mess. Perhaps it's because it's maybe the closest to what you know. Or maybe it's just because you like the chaos of it all. Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Loki Orn, and we're back at it with Ghostbusters, heading into the Sprawl for the second time. Collecting our relationships here. Got hope and respect. Hope and respect. Nice. 2 hopes, 2 respects. Wicked Hack, stress healing's kind of cool. Withstand, stress healing's kind of cool. Echoing March is sort of irrelevant. Iron Swan and Inspiring. That makes Inspiring Tune doubly good. Solemnity Administrations. All right. We can work with that. That's a pretty good. Set. Not the best ever. That's actually one of the things that's been really interesting in the Fresh Start series is because I don't have all the skills unlocked on a lot of the characters. I tend to get really good combinations more frequently. Oop. Alrighty, so hospital right there, pretty easy path to get there. We want to fight 6 or less road battles for 3 candles. Well, we could not care less about the candles, so that's not what's important here. We do want to gather more food if possible. That hospital, slow-handed, off guard. Yeah, I think we, how are we doing money-wise? Okay, we're pretty weak on the old money. But if we go cash, couple of fights, assistance encounter, horde, or hospital, we might have enough money. Yeah, we're already not getting any of the bonuses. So yeah, we'll just kind of charge ahead. Hope everyone's doing well out there as we continue driving. It's good to be back. It's been a minute since I recorded. I tend to do these things in blocks where I'll do 2-3 episodes at a time. But yeah, it's actually an interesting time for me. So I'm recording this on September 13th. And for those of you who've been watching the channel for some time, you would know that I got married around this time last year. So we are closing in on my wedding anniversary. The wife and I are going away for the weekend. It's going to be a good time. Very very excited. And yeah, so that's what's going on in my life. Hope folks out there are doing well wherever you are in the world. And yeah, we'll just hopefully have a nice, smooth sprawl. Let's take a moment to do combat items. Well, I guess medicinal herbs is not completely useless. Smelling salts can have its moments, and the ethereal dust we're actually kind of enjoying on the Vestal, because that definitely gives her some added utility. Run for don't really like that. I don't really like losing 2 double relationship ticks there, but I don't see a point in running. Like, we kind of want the loot here. Okay, so this should be a fairly straightforward fight, unless thankfully she didn't crit, because the last thing we need is Sarmenti to just get absolutely domed. Now, I need to correct my memory here for a second. Oh yeah, she's a Ravager, so we do want to put her into the 2nd rank fairly quickly. We actually get kind of a cool moment here. Boom. Very nice to get rid of the Shaman. So this can kill with Saramenti's help, or we can toe-to-toe. I think we toe-to-toe because we want to get her into position and perhaps, make sure that, Saramenti will be able to finish him off either way, and make sure that we can hit the Immolatus as much as possible. Ugh. I don't even know what that does other than just buff them. I don't aim to find out either. Goodbye. Yeah, as we're wrapping up this battle, because this is just going to be how quickly can I beat down these tokens. Wow, punched through that. Impressive. As we get through this, you know, if you enjoy these videos, if you like what you see, why not leave the video a like? You know, comment if you want to say hey, subscribe to stay in touch. On this channel, I am playing through every named formation in Darkest Dungeon 2. So there are 100, by my count, there are 140 named teams. This is Ghostbusters. And we are going to beat some version of the game, one of the confessions with every named formation. Some have been very fun, some have been very powerful, and some have been less so. But we will do them all. And I appreciate you all sticking around for the ride. Speaking of, if you'd like to join the Wagoneers Wild Ride, if you'd like to, you know, be in the wagon, be a part of the battle, leave a comment down below with, you know, what character. All right, we'll deal with him in a second. What character you'd like to have named after you, after a favorite D&D character or favorite, you know, whatever. Definitely happy to take name suggestions. Currently, we have Freya, the Hellion, and Iridia, the Vestal, and Winston, the Leper, though all those names can be changed. Now, let's talk about Masterful Kinrid here. Okay, so we're actually going to get rid of smelling. We're going to blow a smelling salts here just to try to kind of get a little bit of extra. Ooh, okay. That hurt. Sarmenti's getting a little chewed up. Okay. That seems very rude. Oh, really? Oh, thank God. Okay. Whew. I was worried for a second. We're going to spend a medicinal herbs because Sarmenti, for whatever reason, has just been attracting the damage here. So Masterful Kinrid is also ascended, so we definitely need to deal with that. I do think we have to... Oh, he moved. When did he move? Oh, I missed that. But we definitely needed to spend that healing salve there. I've had far too many characters get killed because of just getting a little greedy, and Sarmenti has been really fragile so far. Oh, Ignite. So annoying. So Masterful Kinrid has actually moved himself into a position where he is kind of a hassle to deal with right now. Oh, that's annoying. We really can't do this, and I can't kill him. So I think we need to Inspiring Tune. Oh. Kind of needed that damage to come in. Let's see, you're taking 6, you're taking 7. You guys got the health to spare. Just pop withstand. Ugh. Masterful Kinrid is actually kind of being a hassle to us right now. Unhelped by the fact that the Immolatus got to live, which is not really what we wanted to see. So this is a 50-50 to just wipe this guy out. Or, yeah. I think we just kill the Immolatus. Just make sure that the Immolatus doesn't do anything. Okay. Infernal Taskmaster is okay. Wow, you can do nothing. That is unfortunate for me. Would not have minded him getting moved. Thankfully, the days got taken off there. All right. Oh, jeez. Big dodge right there. Needed Sarmenti to not get hit there. Alrighty. Alright, Iridia. Give him the big... Oh, that's minimum damage. Oh, that blind. That blind made a difference right there. Masterful Kindred is going again. This has the benefit of killing and potentially absorbing the hit. So we will do that. Yeah, Scorching Mail is fine. Scorching Manacle, sorry. Alrighty. Jeez, it's a good thing we're not heading into the lair immediately here. Because we'd be in trouble. Masterful Kindred just giving us the business right now. We've got ample. What's frustrating is we have quite a lot of healing. Like if we want it. Heals for 24, heals for 20, heals for 21. We have a Adrenaline Rush on you, right? Yeah, so I think we heal ourselves. Because the Hellion can just Adrenaline Rush, heal herself. And then we Solemnity. Can't forget that our leper is a monarch. Alright, Masterful Kindred is gone. Thankfully. Good lord. I'm actually going to blow an Ethereal Dust here. Okay, you're the only eligible person. That's fine. Might be a waste of an Ethereal Dust, but just like getting a bit more health onto somebody feels like a good call. Stabilize at least one of our tanky characters. Solemnity heal again? It does not. And Winston finishes the job. Woof. Masterful Kindred. Quite a bit of pain there. He was worth a mastery point and 8 and 8 relics and baubles. That's pretty good.
The loathing whispers.
Oh, thankfully we don't have any more fights until the hospital, so hopefully we don't know what this path is, but actually no, we have the head, so yeah, we know there's nothing there. Okay. Yeah, thankfully we won't have that fight. We did gather enough relics to make this worthwhile. Ooh. 5 flame for an armor and a wheel. We do that pointedly because the wheels give us added healing. And if we do that, we will have we'll basically heal to full. Like he's at 19 and we'll get a healing trigger here in a second. Now he's at 24. That's 5 HP heal. That's pretty substantial. And then we'll go through this one and get another heal because the hazard is armor. And we'll be more or less back to full. Alrighty. What do we got in here? Pretty light on baubles. None of this really impresses. Sparkle Ball, my beloved, is here. We kind of would wish we could have that. Ooh, a pig. Pig is not a food item, interestingly enough. This is food gear, though, and the rabbit is affected by food gear. Gives us disease resistance for food and inventory. That actually is kind of cute. All right, we'll take that along, because we might be able to pop that in over something. Let's see, so it's 16 to remove a trait, so we need 32 left. So 58 minus 16 is what? 42, 32? Is that exactsies? Oh, it is, yeah, 42. Okay. And that would let us buy 1 healing salve as well. The pig is really good. It is really good, but it's not as good as it used to be. It's just plus relationship, minus 2 stress. We're definitely buying a healing salve to fill in the one we spent. Okay, I think we just buy the healing salve. The reason being there is I think there's a chance we will see more healing salves or the like in the yeah, there's a chance we'll see more healing salves and the like at the hospital. And on top of that, we want to like the pig, our relationships are already pretty strong. So the pig would be like tripling down on a strength, which is not a bad idea. I definitely think taking the pig there is not wrong. But I don't know that it I don't know that the pig gives us as much firepower as just having another healing salve and making sure we have a little bit of healing, particularly since we're going to go layer into Oblivion's Rampart, and this will be the Deacon fight. Alrighty, so we're at full health. What do we got in the pharmacy? We do have more healing salves. Also would have liked that medical cabinet, but can't afford it. Sad. We do have 2 more healing salves, so first of all, let's get... None of these matter. Bum leg is annoying, but not earth-shattering. Slow-handed is not great, but he's already pretty slow. I do think off guard comes out immediately. Off guard is very annoying. A sanguine is tempting, but I don't think so. So if we buy these 2, that actually takes us down to 22. Yeah. Ooh, yeah, I think that's what we do. We go 22. Get rid of slow-handed. And we got 6 left. Whatever. Okay. That actually worked out quite nicely. We now have a decent bank of healing items. You know, I just can't imagine this anti-venom being relevant. We'll pop in the other healing salves just ahead of that. And I also kind of want to throw the bear traps in. The bear traps are pretty good for breaking the dodge tokens that our dear friend, the librarian, tends to generate. Oh, sturdy enemies, you say. We would have actually liked him to move. Front mortar has a chance to knock him back. That actually would have been kind of nice. We could smelling salts, but I don't know that it's worth it here. Actually, I'm probably going to forget about it if I don't use it now, or like use it soon, so let's go ahead and take the riposte. Just get rid of it, because that does free up harvest. All the dodge tokens are gone. How much damage does this deal? Not enough. Oof. Not as bad as it could be. A lot of negative tokens, though. Ooh. That crit token was not what we were looking to see. That was not what we were looking to see. Thankfully, it's on the Hellion, who's Defiant will keep her up.
Incremental, but deadly all the same.
Wow. Threw a weak token, but vulnerable. Vulnerable and weak cancel out, so you hit for 25 and just get rid of that guy. Ooh, nice respectful.
What lurks in the beyond.
Could conk of fortitude here. I think we'll just consecration of fortitude. We're gonna try to get a very big heal out of all this. Sometime before the end here. All right, that's one dog gone. All right. That's the 2 main problems. This guy, that's actually helpful, funnily enough. Because that definitely means Adrenaline Rush is online. And now I think we get to be a little bit cute here.
There is comfort in company.
Probably want the Hellion. Yeah, we want to take 1 turn here. We want the Hellion to get at least 1 more heal off, if possible. Yeah, this'll do. Take out that corpse, move him forward, 12-point heal. 50-50. Fortunately, not good enough. But dodge plus, and they're counter respectful. That's the, they respectful the other way before. That was nice. Nice to see Freya and Saramenti being friends. That's good to see. Don't need minor clotting crew. Tinderbox. Actually, ooh, Tinderbox. Flammable. If flammable. Okay, yeah, unfortunately, Tinderbox does not mesh with smoldering firewood. But that does remind me. I think we actually want to bring in illumination here ahead of Ahead of the librarian fight. Oh. Let's just pop that in. Okay. Sorry, yeah, just ahead of the librarian fight, just getting illumination is another way to get rid of dodge. A reliable way. Pop guarding gauntlet in. This clotting crew is kind of not helping. Parrying Patriarch would actually be pretty good on Saramenti, but we don't have a way to put it in. Because, yeah, it's... Unfortunately, we are going to lose this wheel. Now, does that... Now, we lose the wheel either way, so losing the wheel ahead of the librarian does not feel great. It's kind of unfortunate. But I think we just have to accept that. 45 flame seems pretty good. 45 flame and a scout is irrelevant. So the only real consideration would be if we want the combat item, but I think we'd rather have the flame.
The loathing festers.
Okay. All right, so everyone wants to go to the field hospital, and I'm unfortunately going to have to disappoint them because there's no way we do that. Okay. Okay. Ooh, got to put this in for you. Bear traps in for you. Single medicinal herbs will have to be good enough. Well, actually, we'll probably put in the other healing salves just to have them, just to be safe. I don't think Sneaker Standard's ever going to get used. It really sucks to lose this wheel here. We'd really like to have that extra healing. Unfortunately, nothing we can do about it. We're just going to have to accept the wheel loss. Oh, my. Haven't had Griddle spark off again, unfortunately. Kind of wish it had. All right, great library. Oh, what's a widow doing in here?
Library burns. And with it,
Straight into the fire rises. That's very rude.
and insight.
Oh, right. The leper can't move backwards. That's kind of funny. But he has been punching the hues through, which I kind of appreciate. Nice. Getting the flare down after he gets empowered is pretty good. Gruesome Reflection, not our favorite. Where are all these weakened tokens coming from? Maybe that's just, does that just apply weaken now? I don't recall it applying weaken before. Oh, it does. Okay. Well, that makes sense. We'll actually counterbalance the weaken here. Once again, just, you know, what on earth is a, blind token, because it apparently doesn't do anything. Now that's not fair. You can't use Gruesome Reflection twice in a row. That's very rude.
They falter, so press your advance.
We're going to Illumination just for the meme. There we go.
A deliberate and methodical appliance of harm.
We definitely advance one. There's no reason to ever run away from the first round unless you're like well and truly messed up. Now, why couldn't you have just pummeled the leper? That'd have been kind of nice. Just pummel the leper and let me get a freebie there. We are going to try to just one-shot this shaman here at the end. But first, we got a Hue. Yeah. I think we just go for the kill there, rather than hitting the pugilist again. Because, like, blinding the pugilist would have potentially protected against that pummel, but I don't, you know, we had a 50-50 and we missed, so I don't even know that that would be true. Ignite? Sir, you're not allowed to do that. Yeah, good. That guy's gone, at least. There we go. We still are not very good at hitting rank 3, but at least we managed to get rid of rank 4 most of the time. Another respectful. Man, we are getting a ton of those. Will Howling End. Just blow off a big old chunk of damage here. Now that's less good. We really were... Oh, good. Bum Leg didn't trigger. But now we get to Fade to Black. And then we get to Advance. Not really looking to pick up a crit token, but thankfully that blind plus dodge plus means he basically can't hit. And hopefully this means he's gone. Please be gone. Thank you. All right. We know we're playing for the better trophy. What else are we playing for? Pot and Still is food gear. Charred Litany? Eh. Hastening History? Maybe. All right, before we advance, I need to be right back. So, see you in a moment. All right, we're back. I mean, we're definitely going for it. We're not gonna not. Oh my! Wow. Okay. Oh, that seems really rude. This is gonna get very, very ugly. Because he's immediately into rank 3 where Intimidate can at least hit him. Probably save the bear traps to get rid of later stuff. May as well give her extra damage because she's not doing anything from where she is. Man, Saramenti's going to really have to carry some of this load here. Because Boudica didn't, or Freya did not get a chance to do anything. Just straight up not involved in the fight. Here we'll spend one bear trap just to be cute. No, we don't want to do that, so I think we just toted. Oh, wow, that was bad. I did not mean to hit for 9 there. Holy crap. That was not what we were looking to do with our lives. Nice. That was a big hit. 30-point hit there. Thankfully, this shouldn't matter. 2 turns is probably as good as 3 here. Okay, Freya just has, Freya just has all of the negative tokens. Okay, that's fine. We truthfully weren't expecting much out of her. Oh, wow. Okay. Jeez. This has been one of the worst librarian, RNGs I've seen. He is giving us the business right now. All right. I mean, it's like a 25% chance. May as well, right? There's literally no reason not to swing there.
All marks of the unprepared.
Okay. Yeah. So it looks like we get him next turn, because, yeah, the leper is going to absorb both of these hits. Now, unfortunately, he does pick up another dodge token, which is kind of frustrating. Okay, but Iridia can clear that with... well, there's no point in using Illumination. He can't be burned, so it kind of doesn't matter. I actually think we Reflection here because we don't want to risk knocking the books below 15 here, particularly when we can Howling End for 50. Okay, there we go, Freya. Nice of you to show up finally. There we go. Okay, so that probably. Maybe that just felt shadier than it actually was, because it didn't really feel like we were out of control. We just had, like, the librarian got to, metaphorically speaking, push all of his buttons. He got to do all of the things he was aiming to do there. Pouch of Lie does nothing. Anti-Venom doesn't really do anything. Medicinal Herbs doesn't really do anything. I guess we'll put Medicinal Herbs in. Pop Heat Shield out because we are never coming back here. We literally, I don't think we can come back here, yeah. So Heat Shield is now useless to us. And pop in Clotting Cruer. Hastening History doesn't really have a home. Maybe it has a home over Guarding Gauntlet? Yeah. Hastening History is probably better than Guarding Gauntlet. Distracting Dust I don't really plan on giving to anybody. And we just turn... Illumination has been decent. Illumination has a lot of value against the Cultist. I think we stick like this. And we roll. Really wish we had our 5th wheel, but sadly we do not. So, we will, you'll head into the Deacon fight. Not a lot to be done about it. We just got to get in here and get it done. It is a Deacon fight. I was just thinking about how, technically speaking, it doesn't have to be a Deacon fight. It can be a Cardinal fight. But, all right, what are you taking? Reduced ranged. Okay. Oh, interesting. We kind of don't want to... We don't want to toe-to-toe here. I think we just move. And here's why. I really don't want Freya to tank this initial swing from the Deacon. I mean, he has 2 possible options, and both are kind of unpleasant. But if we go like this with Stand, we just, you know, set him up for success. And I do think we need to, yeah. That's the most mild of his options. So I guess there were 3 options he could do. I forgot about Flesh from Bone. I was expecting Sundering Strike to come out. Now, unfortunately, the Deacon is almost certainly going to get worshipped. There's little to nothing I can do to prevent that right now. But that's basically why we have to ignore him here, because there's just no point, like... These guys are just too tanky off the front. There's too much tankiness off the front, and they're just generating worship so quickly. Now, ooh, we might actually be able to stop it here. Stop one of them, I should say. We might actually be able to stop one, because that crit token will do it. Boom. There we go.
Messy, but effective.
Ah, we were hoping for the blind to land there. He's going to get worshipped. But the blind might have prevented the Sundering Steel there. That was the dream. I think we just keep pumping out the damage here. Unfortunately, that's probably Meltdown. Maybe not. Oh, not Meltdown. Nice. Do we Adrenaline Rush here? Yeah, I think we do. She's probably melting down anyway. We have no real way to prevent that. Yeah, especially if it's like flesh from bone. Yeah, that's meltdown. No? Oh. Okay. I thought flesh from bone did that. Oh, either way. We are out of the worst of it then. I keep forgetting to swap in his skills. Against Cosmic, his chop's hitting for 100% more here. He'd be cleaving these things down. Granted, I think Hugh is doing plenty for us, so I don't know that we need to be that fussed about it. Do we Divine Grace or do we knock her to Death's Door? We knock her to Death's Door. There we go. Get rid of the Evangelist. It sucks to take that damage, but we can always heal her next turn. And that does put her to the 50. Do we end it? Yeah, we just end it. There we go.
Persistence will overcome even the greatest of threats.
Spoken sharply. The Profane Scroll. Oh, this is her, So unfortunately, this is the frontline Vestal that we are not using. So we're just going to leave it here. And I don't think we're going to take Spoken Sharply either. Neither of those. Like, Spoken Sharply would be really cool if we had the Shambler pet. Because then it becomes really strong. But taking up 2 trinket slots for that doesn't feel worthwhile. So I think we leave them both. Profane Scroll is all about being front rank Vestal. And that's just not what our Vestal's doing with her life. So, are we good on? We are. Okay, cool. Ooh, 2 more healing salves. That was nice. And a rousing tunes. That was good. Stress is a little high, but, you know, I think we have to be happy with that performance there.
The fire is lit.
The Limping Mule is bad, bad, bad. Anemic, sickly. Ugh.
Favorite guests.
Bounty Hunter is available. 3 candles. I don't care.
Every road a winding torment. Every turn bent on our destruction.
How well does this... No, this formation does not do well against the Dreaming General. Winston would basically spend the whole time just intimidating, and then Iridia. So it'd basically be Freya and Saramenti dealing all the damage, which granted there are 2 better damage dealers, but Freya can't be in rank 1 to do that. Yeah, I don't know that we go after the Dreaming General, but I do think we go there. Because all those field hospitals is a lot of extra value. So I think we go to the Tangle, but plan to avoid the actual lair. There's just not a lot of reason to do that. +1 speed for each food gear item equipped. Let's pop out Leaf Spring Suspension. Pop in Icebox. Get more, which means Pot Still, Trapmaker's Kit, and Wagon Jack are not going to get used. Complete Catalog, we probably just save for the final bit. Because it doesn't matter right now. Maybe, I think we saved the songbook too. I mean, because that songbook is going to potentially be a nice little bonus for us right at the end. Do we have any relationships that are close? Yeah, so Freya and Iridia is probably our best bet, or Saramenti and Winston. We'll do Saramenti and... Well, okay. Never mind. We'll do Freya and Iridia. Oh, that was a +2. Okay. Sure. Does nothing. Cool.
Spend what you can. No longer has meaning.
Chirurgeon's Kit, Blueprint Tubes, none of that's interesting. These don't matter. Stimulating Poultice, we don't need. Whiskey Bottle, meh. 2 more healing salves. I'm kind of tempted to buy those just to have tons of healing. The final boss is a big ol' endurance fight. So every one of these does add up. So I think we buy both of those and save the rest, planning to head into the
Your coach must be maintained if it is to
planning to head into some field hospitals. Do you think we repair our wheels and
The plating is patched. The
yeah,
coach
just pop it back to full? That seems pretty good. Nothing else is real exciting. Warhorn's not bad, but not enough to move the needle, I don't think. I think Hue gets its upgrade. I think Reflection doesn't need its upgrade just yet. What does Intimidate's upgrade do? He hasn't been able... Winston's actually not been able to use Intimidate a whole heck of a lot. I guess it's probably better for him to have it than, like... Does anything move him backwards? No. We probably won't be taking Intimidate into the final battle, though. We'll be taking something else. But I think for right now, he's probably fine with those two upgrades. Iridia has basically everything she needs. Maybe just upgrade Judgment for the damage. Mantra for giant heals is tempting, but we're only using one consecration right now. Wow, okay, Adrenaline Rush definitely gets its nod. Howling End might get its nod. Judgment gets its nod. We need the damage output. And we'll give Razor's Wit its nod too. Okay. Kind of a weaker upgrade path there, but we just didn't have a lot of stuff that we needed to upgrade. Do we have anything that deals with stress? One stress does not feel stellar. Whiskey bottle would. Maybe we just trust that the stress healing is going to be there. Yeah, I think we just have to trust that the stress healing is going to be there. Yeah, all right. Thank you all for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. You know the drill. Let the YouTube algorithm know. I make content that people like to watch. Tune in next time as Ghostbusters head into the Tangle to deal with some actual undead. Till then, see ya.